So we have made it past the bridge, walking along the shoreline. There were actually a few parts where the water went right to the bank. So we had to do a bit of maneuvering, and we actually did also have to go up for a little bit and walk on the trail because there was no shoreline. So Herchel and Herchel just went up there for a little side adventure. And then when they're done, they just come back down. So they've been doing that for a few times as we're walking along. And then they always, Herchel especially, always looks so happy because he's like gone on his side adventure. He's very independent. Good girl, Lucy. And Lucy's gone for swims. And Maggie has gone for swims for fetch. And so everybody is either well exercised. Well, they're all well exercised, but yeah. And we're just going at a leisurely pace, so it's kind of nice. And the weather is perfect, especially being in the shade and being by water. Again, if we were in direct sunlight without water, it would be a scorching day. But the shade, the water really cools us down. Lucy's just doing her own thing now. And here's Herchel. Good boy, Herchel. And I didn't get it on camera because it was too quick, but Herchel went for a swim, and I think it was by accident. I think he kind of went in, and then all of a sudden there was a drop, so he had to swim. But it was kind of cool to watch him swim. Oh, and there's Herchel. So this is what I mean. Look how happy he looks after his little side adventure. And yeah, so the two of them have been hanging out together. Herchel came right away when I called. Herchel takes a little bit longer because he's just a little slower, and his reaction time, I find, is a little slower because he's like, thanks, Gabby, for calling me, but I will come when I'm ready to come. And that's very sort of northern dog husky attitude. Boy, Herchel, yes. And this is like really good for her because, you know, obviously most of our dogs, they're the only dogs at home. And so it's so nice for them to kind of get out like this, get into a group setting if possible, because then they develop other social skills, right? Like they develop skills to get along well with other dogs. They develop communication skills as to, like, you know, if they're bothering a dog, the dogs will let them know. And then there's also that camaraderie that that sort of builds up if they've been together for a little while. So just like with Herchel and Herchel, like they've sort of have this little brotherly bond that we jokingly call a bromance. So yeah, it's kind of cute. It's really good for them to kind of get out of their comfort zone and just be with other dogs, develop other social skills, and you know, and then of course we're out, so it's the perfect setting. to run off our energy and to just be out in nature. I am a huge proponent of healing through nature. Good job, guys.